Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody had an awesome day. Okay, so for my LinkedIn Live today, I'm going to be going in and having a conversation with a digital avatar. What's cool about AI and avatars today is we can use them as co-pilot. So we can use them to practice anything from a difficult conversation to an upcoming interview to a sales pitch. So they can act as more or less a role play, an instant role play for us to go in, do a practice run as many times as we need to, and then also get some data to see how we perform. It's very important for us to go to practice, but it's also equally important for us to see areas where we can potentially improve, whether that's content or maybe it's a bit of the dressing of saying a lot, which I am constantly working on. But as I'm saying that, I'm trying not to say because I know the system is recording me right now. But it's really a safe landing place to really develop anything from if you're working on another language, you're preparing for a career transition, you're trying to build a skill set, which is bar none so important today, to really continuously building skill sets so we can find a way to really work with technology. All right, so enough of me talking. Let's go in and talk to John and see what he has to say. All right, I'm going to do a screen share. Screen sharing time. All right. Let's do this.
Hi there. Thanks for reaching out. I'm John, the Director of Travel and Experiences at Nature Explorers. How can I help you today?
Hi, John. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks. How can I assist you today?
I was actually hoping to ask you some questions. Is that cool?
Sure, go ahead and ask your questions.
Okay. So first off, wondering if you've ever heard of a place called Banff in Alberta.
Yes.
Can you tell me more? How much do you know about Banff?
I'm familiar with Banff in terms of its reputation as a popular destination for outdoor activities and its stunning natural beauty. But I don't have specific knowledge about the logistics or planning involved in organizing a trip there.
Okay. So I am hoping to convince my husband to take me to Banff. And what I'm trying to do is I'm wondering if you would be kind enough, you don't have to, but if you would be kind enough to role play with me so I can practice that conversation.
Sure, I can role play with you. What specific conversation are you hoping to practice?
Well, I'm hoping you could pretend like you're my husband right now, and it's about dinner time. So I'm about to go downstairs and convince you why we should go on a trip to Banff.
Sure, I can play along. So, you want to convince me why we should go on a trip to Banff? All right, go ahead and give it your best shot.
All right, honey. I've been really thinking about trips coming up, and one place that I really miss that I would love to go back to is to see the beautiful Rocky Mountains in Banff.
That sounds interesting. So, what is it about the Rocky Mountains in Banff that you find so appealing?
They're so dreamy. I mean, it's just something magical about going out to Banff, in particularly in the winter. I just think, you know, you just with the snow and the beautiful scenery and the shops downtown. It's an unbelievable experience that I really miss. And I would really love to go back. It's been a little while since we've been. And, what do you say? Do you think we can do it?
Um, I understand that you have a strong desire to revisit Banff and you find the Rocky Mountains and the overall experience there to be quite captivating. However, before we make any decisions, I would like to know more about the details of the trip. Can you tell me what is included in the Banff trip package?
Absolutely. Okay. So the plan is we can go in January and we will rent an Airbnb. I'll find the Airbnb that we can stay in. And then hopefully we can maybe do a couple days of visiting of friends that we have in Calgary, because it's been a while since we've seen them. And that's it. I can arrange the flights, where to stay. You just need to come.
Um, I appreciate the overview, but I would like to know more specific details about the trip package. What activities and attractions can we expect to experience in Banff?
Well, I thought we would kind of leave it more low key. I mean, I would want nothing more just to walk around the town, enjoy the scenery, maybe have some nice dinners out. But that's it. Super basic.
Um, I understand that you prefer a low-key trip and just want to enjoy the town and the scenery. However, I have a few more questions. What types of accommodations are available in Banff?
Well, we can look at a couple different options. I mean, we can look at Airbnb, which we've had a lot of luck with in the past, or we could go the hotel route, which is also another really good route. The nice thing about Airbnb, though, is that we could get a kitchen and we can cook some of our dinners at home, and we'll get a little bit more space as well.
Um, I see. So there are options for both Airbnb and hotels in Banff. Having a kitchen and more space with an Airbnb does sound convenient. Are there any specific activities or attractions you have in mind during our stay?
No, none.
Um, I see. So it sounds like the trip would be more focused on relaxation and exploring the town. I appreciate you sharing your thoughts on the trip. Do you have any further questions for me?
No questions, honey. Just trying to see what you think.
Um, I appreciate you sharing your thoughts on the trip. I'll need some time to think it over and discuss it further with my team. Thank you for the information. I'll let you know if we have any further questions.
Oh, that was a good role play, John. Thank you.
Um, I appreciate your perspective. But I need some time to consider the details and discuss it further with my team before making any decisions. Thank you for understanding.
Thanks, John. Thanks for the role play. How did I do?
You did fine. It was just a practice conversation. So it's hard to say how it would go in a real situation. But thank you for including me in your practice session.
Anytime. There's one other thing that's kind of bugging me, and it's a little bit off topic, but can I ask you another question?
Sure, go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, I was on Facebook today and I saw someone who posted in the group chat that they're currently looking for a job in Toronto, and they have an accounting background, and
Are you there?
yep, and they've went to recruitment firms. They've applied to over 100 jobs. They are going to networking events. Um, is there any advice you think I could give them?
Um, Based on what you've told me, it seems like this person is already taking proactive steps by applying to companies, going to networking events, and reaching out to recruitment firms. It might be helpful for them to also consider expanding their professional network, leveraging online platforms like LinkedIn, and seeking advice or mentorship from professionals in their field. Additionally, they could consider refining their resume and cover letter to better highlight their skills and experience. It's a tough job market,
Yeah.
but persistence and a strategic approach can often yield results.
Okay, so maybe I'll go in and make that comment and it could be a little bit helpful for them. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, and then I have another question for you.
Sure, go ahead and ask your question.
All right, so I have a meeting tomorrow that I really want to hammer the idea of personalized learning. I really think in 2023, at least for me, I want to help
Are
drive.
you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
That sounds like an important meeting.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to drive the fact of the personalization side of things. And I was wondering if you can give me some tips on so in personalization in reference to having students or having employees be able to jump into a customized simulation to practice and then get their results. Is there any tips you can give me on points I should be making for that?
When it comes to personalized learning and the use of customized simulations.
Yeah.
When it comes to personalized learning and the use of customized simulations, it's important to emphasize the benefits of hands-on experiential learning. Highlight how this approach allows for practical application of knowledge and skills in a safe and controlled environment. Additionally, you can discuss the potential for personalized feedback and assessment to help individuals identify their strengths and areas for improvement. Lastly, emphasize how the use of simulations can enhance engagement and motivation by providing a dynamic and interactive learning experience.
Okay, cool. All right. No, that's super helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Good luck with your meeting tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, I hope we can. Yay. Okay. So thank you very much for joining my Instagram live and I'm streaming on Instagram, but I'm also doing it on LinkedIn and YouTube. So thank you very much from all the channels. I hope everybody has an awesome Thursday night and we'll catch you tomorrow, Friday. Okay. Take care. Cheers. Bye.